really big.
Yeah, it's big. The flag has only 2 colors. We have about 5 or 6.
Too big and too many people.
Yeah. Lots of people, lots of rice, lots of fields, lots of good cameras.
Okay.
And friendly people.
Yeah.
What I know about China before I met my roommate Jin, big country, overpopulated, big cities, Hong Kong, Shanghai, Beijing. They eat a lot of rice, a lot of noodles. They basically eat everything, even dogs. And now that I met Jin, I learned it's actually not true. They don't actually eat insects in all the parts of China. They're actually quite funny. They have a good sense of humor. They call everything what is covered in dough dumplings. And they like to say "wata," "shabi," or "谢谢" for thank you.
That's what you learn by yourself.
That's what Jin taught me by accident. No, I'm really impressed by China. The language is also crazy. Okay.
China is really amazing. Beijing, the Chinese wall, it was really impressive. I didn't thought it was like this huge, and we went on a cable by cable down. Yeah, and it's so crowded everywhere. There are like people everywhere. You can look on the left or on your right, and you'll see thousands of people.
What is China? The People's Republic of China, commonly known as China, is located in East Asia. It borders 14 nations, more than any other country in the world. It is the most populous state in the world, with over 1.3 billion citizens. While the world population is 6.8 billion, that means out of every 5 people in the world, 1 is Chinese. China is made up of 56 distinct ethnic groups, with Han Chinese making up 92% of its whole population. History. China is one of the world's oldest civilizations, dating back more than 5 millennia and was ruled by successive dynasties until 1912. During this time, many great discoveries in the fields of science and technology were made, including the inventions of printing, paper, gunpowder, and the compass. This period also saw the construction of many landmarks, such as the Great Wall, which stretches over 4,000 miles, equals to 30 return travels from London to Paris. Language. Chinese is the most widely spoken language in the world, as well as one of the most intelligible for foreigners. There are many regional dialects of Chinese, although the most widely spoken is Mandarin and Cantonese. Chinese characters evolved over time from earlier forms of hieroglyphs. Chinese contains over 40,000 characters, but a well-educated person can recognize around 6,000 characters. Some 3,000 are required to read a newspaper. Chinese New Year is the most important of the traditional Chinese holidays. Windows and doors will be decorated with red-colored paper cuts, and the couplets with popular themes of happiness, wealth, and longevity. On the eve of Chinese New Year, supper is a feast with families. The family will end the night with firecrackers. Early the next morning, children will meet their parents by wishing them a healthy and happy New Year. They receive money in red paper envelopes. Chinese people love red color, which symbolizes prosperity and good luck. The period around Chinese New Year is also the time of the largest human migration, when between 150 and 200 million migrant workers in China bring home their earnings and go to have reunion dinner with their families on Chinese New Year's Eve. Food. In such a large and ethnically diverse country, each region has its own local specialities which the Chinese are often keen to try and introduce to others. Generally, you will find hot and spicy food in the west and the central China, and the cooler food in the south and the north. A Chinese dining table is usually round, allowing everyone to engage equally in conversation. It will be set empty bowls, plates, and chopsticks for each person. Food dishes are placed into the center of the table to be shared between everyone. Don't be put off if you see people spitting bowls or seeds onto the plate. This is perfectly normal. Contrary to what you might find in your local Chinatown, Chinese food is generally healthy and often beautifully presented. Texture, flavor, color, and aroma are key considerations for all Chinese cooks, even above nutrition contents. To be successful in China requires different ways of thinking. A famous Chinese historian professor put this well. The Chinese people are frank yet tactful, honest yet sophisticated, suspicious yet gullible, unscrupulous yet loyal, advocate etiquette yet often appear unmannered, stand for the golden mean, yet are extreme. Value the quality of being thrifty, yet like to parade their wealth. Maintain traditions, yet love to chase modern fashion. Believe contentment brings happiness, yet often daydream about becoming overnight millionaires. Believe the word of the fortune teller, yet lack affiliation to any religion. This is China, one big contradiction which refuses to be placed in a box. In China you will find all extremes, but that's all part of the challenge and adventure of doing business here. Be patient and have fun.
Sir, this is a Beihai Park, 850 years.